This week, Gina and I are visiting the granddaddy of them all as we get out on the trail at the 2020 Rocky Mountain ATV Jamboree.
Then, we get to take a trip back in time as we visit a retro classic that's been in Tooele since 1946 and is sure to be a great time for the whole family.
And finally, the AYL crew visits the inaugural UMC Oktoberfest, which features fast cars, games, food, and lots of fun. It's all headed your way now. At Your Leisure is next. All right, almost got it. Right there, you're... Jeez.
Are you?
Well, you know what? Look at that, got it in the hole.
And it's not on film because it's clear over there, so no one will believe you.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, AYL fans. I'm Kevin Mortensen.
I'm Gina Mortensen.
And we are here in Richfield, Utah for the 2020 Rocky Mountain ATV Jamboree. And we are having a blast.
We're in my hometown of Richfield, Utah.
Look at Jorgensen's has the cornhole board set up, so we've been out here playing some cornhole. We're getting ready to go on a ride. We've got some friends with us. We're gonna go on the Devil's Armchair ride.
And I don't think I've been there, probably, but I just didn't know the name of it.
For me, yeah, right. For me, it's been a long time. So, you know, they have 500 plus riders, and this is what they call the granddaddy of ATV Jamborees. It was the first, and all the other jamborees have kind of broken off of it, but this really is where it started. It's a really good way to come down here, pay a nominal fee, and get to spend every day riding some of the most beautiful trails in the country. We love the Paiute Trail because we live here.
Well, I mean, every year I've seen these since I was a little girl, but we should find out what it takes to actually put something like this on and put it together.
That's right, it's a lot of work.
There's a lot of people involved, I'm sure.
Yeah, good. Chad McWilliams has done a tremendous job this year of putting this all together. He's going to tell us a little bit about what it takes, and we're going to go find this ride. We're going to go have a blast. We'll see you guys down the trail.
And I'm going to go take a lot of pictures.
Right.
So here this year in 2020, we're on the 28th annual Rocky Mountain ATV UTV Jamboree here in Richfield, Utah, in the heart of Sevier County. This is our 28th year of doing our Jamboree to highlight our trail systems here in central Utah and Utah's trail country. We have over 75 different guided rides throughout the world famous Paiute and Gooseberry trail systems. We take rides up onto the Arapeen trail system, down south into the other counties. So really we bring people in from all over the country. We have over 500 registered riders this year, highlighting all the trail systems right here in the heart of central Utah, and we have them here all week long here in Richfield, Utah. We give away 2 machines during the week. We give away Big O Tires steps up and gives us a set of tires every single day. We got Jorgensen's Honda gives away generators, all kinds of prizes. All the local businesses generate prizes. This is a huge economic impact for our community, and they can go to atvjam.com starting in February. That's when registration will open up. You can follow us on our social media platforms, Utah's Trail Country on Instagram and Facebook, and we have all kinds of highlights. You can see pictures. So come on down, follow us on our platforms. We'll help plan your next vacation while you're here in Utah's Trail Country in Sevier County.
So when you're walking up this, how long does it take you to hike up here?
Okay, you guys, this is beautiful, and we have been riding on this trail, and so in my spare time when I have like nothing else to do except clean the house, I choose to hike up this trail, and I have done it every day, sometimes twice a day. And
It's like
I
a 1,500-foot vertical climb.
I never get up this fast. Like, we just flew up the mountain, and I'm like,
5 minutes.
Lenny is a fun driver, but he got up here like fast.
You know, when we first started our business like 20 years ago, we moved from Logan to Richfield, and I remember coming up here, and I had my four-wheeler, and I was looking out over the town, and I thought, what the heck am I doing? There's nobody there, but it's worked out really good for us. We're having a great ride today on the Rocky Mountain ATV Jamboree. These things are an absolute blast. You meet people from all over the United States. We've got a great group that we're riding with. You're riding with shotgun with Lenny and a Can-Am. That's looks like you're having a lot of fun.
I'm having a lot of fun.
You know what? We're gonna go see what is a little bit farther over the hill. We're gonna go up to Devil's Racetrack. Devil's Armchair. Devil's Racetrack's out on the swell. Devil's Armchair, and we're gonna send you guys off to check out this week's Where To.
So we're at the Motorview Theater in Twilla, Utah. I've started working here when I was 12 years old, and it's been 26 years now. My cousin's the owner, and they bought it back in 1961, running this place for going on 60 years. With the magic of the movies, the way people interact, and being outside watching them. There's just something about it. It's hard to put a finger on it. It's a unique experience. And it's also, you're going back in time to maybe what your grandparents got to see, because drive-in theaters, they had their birth back in the 1940s. You know, it was really that American experience. Drive-ins are an American experience. They're not really found outside of the U.S. So back when it originally opened, the projector would have been a double projector on a reel-to-reel system. Back in the 70s, that system got changed over to a system where it would be a giant reel, and our theater, our drive-in, was actually the first drive-in theater in Utah to switch to digital projection. And now everything comes in on a hard drive that we load into a server and it plays from there.
Yeah, we like to come to the theater as often as we can. Well, we built our house in 2001 and we've been coming here ever since. One of my favorite memories is real recently. This year, they aired all three Back to the Futures back to back to back. And my kids had never seen them, and so that was a real fun time. Well, the biggest part is it reminds me of my childhood. I grew up in Southern California, and we had half a dozen drive-ins within, 15 minutes. So that was just part of growing up. So I like to share that with my kids, and now especially with, most of the walk-in movie theaters have been closed. This is, definitely, this was the place to be for a while. There was nothing else open for any sort of entertainment.
So yeah, this year was really different with social distancing and COVID and everything. We've gone kind of back in time doing some old movies since nothing's coming out new from Hollywood. So we've kind of done a deep delve into the vaults with the studios, done a lot of stuff from the 80s and the 90s. We also experimented with on-screen concerts. Well, it was an interesting experience. We're probably going to do that again next year. Watching the new movies is great. It's a new experience, but seeing some of these older movies on the screen again was amazing. The snack bar is open. We have some COVID restrictions. We limit the number of people inside. There's a light on the outside of the snack bar that tells people, you can come in, and we have one place where they order, and then everyone else, all our other staff fills that order, so that only one person handles money at any time.
It's just the quaintness of the snack bar. It's small and cute, and it reminds me of my snack bar in my town in the 70s. So that's what's so neat to me. And when my kids, when we go into the snack bar and we're looking at all the stuff, this is exactly what it was like when Dad was your age here at the snack bar.
The only original structures left are the snack bar building, and if you see it out there, the pole with the kind of steps on it, that's the last remaining piece of the original marquee.
It's just a great place to come and make memories, with your family. Come out and have some popcorn, have some snacks, and have a fun night at the movies.
Isn't it time to slow down? To enjoy the view, to get some space, and to social distance. There's no better place to be than on the trails. Visit TuillaCountyTrails.com for your next adventure.
Can-Am takes terrain domination to a whole new level by partnering with Fox to introduce Smart Shocks, the industry's first fully self-adjustable suspension technology. This enhanced system works seamlessly to prevent excessive squat during hard acceleration, reduce body roll, and improve traction and stability while cornering, and reduce weight transfer while braking. The Can-Am Smart Shocks technology delivers the ultimate performance, control, and comfort on any terrain.
coming down into the little valley and stuff, you can look over the whole thing. For me, I can just feel the stress just kind of melt away. There's so many trails to go up on and explore. The desert, and then you've got the lake, you got the mountains. It's just a little bit of everything. It's a little piece of paradise out here. Pretty much anybody that I've brought up here, they will ask, can we come back?
It's time to save big during the Yamaha Let's Ride sales event with as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months. Plus, amazing customer cash offers. So see your local Yamaha dealer today for huge savings. Then, let's ride.
Get your new Yamaha at Stedman's Recreation. Ride hard, play hard. Stedmans.net.
This week's What's New segment is brought to you by Tunix. Hey, fall is slowly coming here. Hunt season's around the corner. Is your rig ready? Bring it on to us. Let's get you going.
No, this isn't some roadside piece of junk I've stopped to look at. This is a big part of my memories in life. Hi everybody, Chad Booth here. We are going to be starting a new segment on our show today about restoring those favorite things you have as opposed to just getting rid of them and buying new ones. This is a motorhome that I bought when my kids were just born. They were babies. So we developed and made a lot of memories of the kids growing up. But we've worn it out. And so it's either the point where we send it to the junkyard and buy something new, or we capture those memories and make them better than they were. We're going to start on this journey, and we're going to start by making it look better. So we're going to leave here, smoky car and all, and head down to Van Gogh's, the artist. So let's go meet Brett Hermanson and get this adventure started. We're bringing you updates for weeks. Well, I guess it sat in the backyard a little too long, but we're here, and this is at Van Gogh's, and here is Van Gogh himself, Brett Hermanson from Van Gogh's Auto Body. So Brett, tell me, what do you think?
I think it could look a lot better.
It's an open canvas. One thing that I would like to talk about, a lot of guys put vents right here. What do you think about building something into it?
Can figure something out, but that would be nice to do something like that.
Yeah.
A nice little vent.
So what would you upgrade for an outside to bring this into a new decade? What would you do?
I would go a little wider, you know, get rid of the cream look, a little wider.
You got any thoughts of what to do to upgrade this front end?
Try and do something a little different with this grill, or even just maybe even chrome that one, make it tie in.
Would you look at doing a different headlight treatment on it than what it's got on it?
They do have those stack headlights that go,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, and I think
the
there's
two square ones.
I think there's a kit for that.
Yeah.
It'll fit right in here.
Yeah, and that would look good. Were you going to keep this awning then? And
well, they're awful nice to have. I mean, we could possibly replace it with the ones that just are automatic. Let's take a look back here. I need access here to the refrigerator, but if I could find something a little cooler than that, that'd be great.
yeah, you still got to have the airflow through. You might be able to get a more modern door.
I guess we should upgrade the mirrors on it.
The mirror would be fine. It's your base. And of course, this one's broken.
If you're really encouraged with it, Brett, does that change your opinion?
It is, yeah. Needs a little work on the interior, but you know, just like everything else, at least it's all there.
Well, all things considered, it is a blank slate.
Yep.
It is here for you, like Van Gogh, to create.
I have a big canvas.
Yes, you do. Have at it, buddy.
Yep, we will.
Well, if this is the start. We'll be following with updates to find out exactly what Brett comes up with on the body side and what kind of challenges he runs into. That's it. We'll see you next time when we get into our motorhome rebuild series here on At Your Leisure. We'll see you later.
Thanks.
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection. And group tracking that lets you spread out and stay together. Upgrade your ride for as little as $5 a day. Polaris. Think outside.
Sick of staying home? Getting outside and exploring great open spaces is now more important than ever. Spend your summer exploring Tooele Valley, where there is so much so close. Plan your escape now at TooeleValley.org.
The Old West is still alive in Juab County. Stories of the past are hidden in the desert mountains. From relics of mining history to places of outlaw mystery, tall tales to be discovered, and buried treasure to be uncovered. Juab, the key county of Utah.
Man, that's a beautiful view.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We're up here in the beautiful mountains above Richfield, and we're enjoying the ride with some good friends, new and old. And so,
if you're local in Richfield, they call it the West Mountains, the Pavant Range, Paiute 01. All kinds of names
all
for
those
this.
names.
But it's really beautiful up here. The views are gorgeous. The Jamboree's in full swing. We're having a great time. The people are a lot of fun, and they're having a great time.
They're always the best part of these jamborees. I mean, the trails, yes, but the people you meet are incredible.
When everybody around you is having a great time, you can't help but have a great time. That's why you come to jamborees. And Chad and Sevier County crew, you're doing a great job. So, let's go talk to some of those people and see what the things they're enjoying, the things they're doing. Let's talk to them and get their insights on this jamboree while we go up to the Devil's Armchair.
I'm excited. We'll see you.
I think it's the best thing this county's ever done. I hope they keep doing it and hope they promote it a little more. Keep it going because it brings a lot of money into our county and everybody comes and enjoys these trails and it's good for everybody.
You can go from red rocks and sand all the way to the high mountains, alpine mountains, aspens, pines, and everything in between. It's great.
The trails vary from dust to mud to trees to cliffs. Anything you can imagine we have here in Sevier County. Up to Fish Lake, up above the lake there is an overlook. A lot of people know about this and a lot of people don't. So I think that the jamboreers who come to Sevier County and get to go on that ride are completely blown away by that sight because you go right above the lake and you get to see all around Fish Lake. It's beautiful.
So we had a group that came from Germany every year. We had a group that came from Chicago every year. I was in Texas once. I said where we lived and they go, oh, where the ATV Jamboree is. We've been to that. So we're pretty famous for it.
Coming from Austin, Texas, you don't see these kind of things. So all these vehicles up on these 1,000-foot cliffs just going around.
Bring people from all over the state to come and enjoy so we can keep our trail systems open.
Okay, so while we've been enjoying this trail, Kevin's here playing with rocks.
I'm walking around picking up rocks because I'm not a rock hound, but these are really cool. I mean, the conglomerate and some of this old limestone.
Which one is the conglomerate rock?
Well, I guess you would know that that's a conglomerate rock. But gosh, I mean, the limestone and that kind of stuff. Look behind us. That's Kanosh.
Kanosh, you guys.
We started in Richfield, so it means we've gone all the way over the Pavant Range and seen some beautiful country. The aspen are starting to change.
Beautiful ride. Pines, aspen.
And we got great friends with us, as you could see. They're a lot of fun to hang out with. And you know what? I hear the Devil's Armchair is just right on the other side of that knoll right there.
We can't really see it though from this angle,
Can't see it from there. I think we're going to head down there, take a look at it, and then we're going to go back, join the Jamboree.
I'm excited for the food.
And they've got some great food out there. So while we go off and do that, we're going to send you guys off to this week's Along the Way, sponsored by Rocky Mountain ATV.
We're here at Utah Motorsports Campus, and we're at Oktoberfest, so it's the first one UMC's ever put on. We've wanted to diversify as an event facility, so seeing that we've got the space out here to social distance this year with everything else going on, and with a lot of other Oktoberfest events canceling this year, we decided to give it a shot, and you know, here we are. We've got to keep limited tickets and capacity, but for all things considered, it's been fantastic, and people are having a good time.
Super excited. Like, this is almost better than snowbird. We get racing instead of skiing.
The racing that's going on makes it way different, and the amount of space, there's definitely more breathing room. It's a good feeling considering for almost the last entire year everything was closed down, so it's nice and refreshing for sure.
We like the cars.
Oh yeah,
It's
the cars
different.
Are nice.
It's
the
different.
Cars make it so a lot different.
And since we're working, we haven't sampled any of the. I'm drinking Sprite.
I'm drinking water.
But
So-
we both had a bratwurst, so we had an Oktoberfest meal today. It was pretty good.
It's pretty awesome.
We're here promoting good, clean energy for Utah homeowners, and COVID's been fun.
Yeah, it's been really fun for us.
Because that's all we do, or we do events.
Yeah, our job is based around events. So without events, we don't have a job.
We thought there's not gonna be anybody here, but there's people here to talk to, and everyone's wearing a mask and they're being socially responsible. So like 2 thumbs up.
And that's the nice thing is when you see people that they actually have masks on and they're respecting each other, you know, instead of when it being like, oh man, okay, no one's wearing a mask, no one's doing what they need to. That's the scary part, right? But
Getting events shut down and stuff.
Getting events shut down.
So we're just trying to be safe and keep our job.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got musical performances, DJs and bands that are playing, so definitely nice to, like you said, have some live music playing for once. We got drift trike racing, keg bowling, we've got a dog park, we've got live racing going on, all kinds of stuff. Definitely family friendly. I mean, Oktoberfest and beer go hand in hand, but it's an all ages event. I mean, that's why we've got the music out here, we've got the go-karts, and for us as a facility, and for me personally, seeing all these people out here having fun, so being social distant, enjoying themselves, you know, on a nice fall day, it's awesome.
Reason number 19, to spend the night in Duchesne County. Grab all the healthy snacks and smoothies your family can imagine at Nourish Cafe in Duchesne City. The nutritious way to fuel a day of family fun at Starvation Reservoir. Refuel at the end of the day with delicious and authentic Mexican from Tacos Avalar. Discover all the reasons to spend the night in Duchesne County at uintabasin.org.
Hey honey, have you seen this tire? Do you think we'll make it?
Not on that thing.
Don't let bad tires ruin your trip. With service stations at every location along I-15, we can get you back on the road with fast, friendly, professional service. Eagles Landing has everything you need along the way. Even the things you didn't know you'd need. Get ready for the road at Eagles Landing.
Dear Diary, we went camping for our vacation on Tusher Lake. We did so many fun things. You know, I learned something on this trip. Camping on Tusher Lake is way more fun than any old mouse in an amusement park.
Make Marysvale your hub for adventure. Nestled in the Tusher Mountains with direct access to the Bayou Trail. Explore history from Miners Park to Butch Cassidy's cabin. while blazing trails from mountain peaks to the shores of Otter Creek.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We're here on the final night.
Final night when they got the big guns out.
Good dessert.
Look what's behind us, that Yamaha Wolverine. They're about ready to give that away. One of these lucky people has bought the right raffle ticket.
500 people?
At
Your
least.
chances are good of getting this.
At least. It's a sea of people out here. They're having a great time, and somebody's going to win that Wolverine.
And while we find out who's going to win this amazing machine, we're going to send you off to find out who's this week's lucky sticker winner.
This week's contest winner is license plate number F436VX. It looks like you're the lucky winner of a Mountain Series stove from Camp Chef.
Camp Chef offers the best way to get your cooking done in the outdoors. Visit campchef.com for more details.
And it looks like they're also going to win a $100 gas and gift card from the folks at Eagles Landing, which is the best place to get that real gasoline, Clear 91.
Be sure to call us on Monday at 801-947-8888 to claim your prizes. Now let's take a look at our calendar of events.
First off, don't forget that the UMC Oktoberfest will still be going on next weekend, so if you thought that looked fun, be sure not to miss it.
Then, the Bluebell Corn Maze is still running from now until Halloween, so get out to Duchesne County and have a scary good time.
And speaking of scares, Asylum 49 is running from now until November 14th, so be sure not to miss a truly terrific haunt. Now let's take a look at next week's show.
Next week, Kevin and I are showing off all the great off-roading Halloween fun at the one and only Halloween Hal UTV event in Marysville.
Then, Reece Stein is back, and this time he's taking us out to Colorado, just in time for some spooky fun.
Finally, we get to show off some zombie apocalypse fun as we take a look at a truly unique experience that allows you to take part in the hunt.
All right, so you don't want to miss next week's show. It's going to be fantastic. This food is fantastic.
I want to eat some.
You look, we're walking around. We live down here, so we know a lot of people. I ran into these guys. These are been friends of ours for years. Evan here's a movie star. Been in been in Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 11.
And Bonanza. The guy knows what he's doing, so I had to come sit by Evan.
Get tips.
But look,
Get tips.
a half hour, just like that, gone. We had a great show today.
It was really, really fun, but I really, really want to eat this food.
So we're gonna go eat. I hope you guys catch us next week. Don't miss us. And you know what? The Rocky Mountain ATV Jamboree, next year, sign up now because you do not want to miss this.
And you'll see us eating on TV.
And good food. So remember, anywhere you go in Utah, there's adventure around every bend.
You just have to get out there and create it yourself.
At your leisure.